excitement is afoot. We've just emailed the marina and they say the windows have arrived. We're expecting 2 packages and they have arrived. So we're going to go to the marina and get them, and then we can do an unboxing. That's it. Now put that one box away somewhere, and we'll open this one that's nearest to me. Okay. I can see in. I can see in. Well, hey, that looks good.
It certainly does. You'll easy get out of that, won't you?
Yeah, I think so. In the merge, it's got mozzie as well.
Has it?
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Can't see that.
That's wicked.
Oh, I see.
Leave the corner on, and then stick it in the
yeah.
Because that's we're not coming to that window. It's one of these windows first, so we'll open one of these as well. And look at that.
Well, yeah, they'll both go in at the same time now. You've resolved the resin problem.
Yeah.
And I had a missed call yesterday from a Spanish number, and I think that might be him. So
Okay.
I'll go and investigate in a bit.
Okay.
Yes, they're lovely.
Well, we could get rid of the cardboard, you see, if you open them all.
Yes.
You could take the cardboard to the bins because they don't want any unwelcome friends that might be living in them.
Nice rounded edge, Graham.
Beautiful,
To
beautiful.
match everything. I can't wait to see them actually in.
Yeah, yeah. We'll leave the cellophane on for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've only unwrapped one, the smaller one of the 2, and there's 4. So there's 2 small ones, 2 big ones. As you can see, it's sliding glass and it's got mosquito nets as well. And there's a frame. There's a frame that goes in the hole in the wood, and then the actual window screws in.
And the incredible thing is that I actually found these windows on a yacht chandler online, and they wanted €750 for one of these small windows. These are small ones, and then we've got the bigger one. And Graham found the whole thing for €680. 4 windows, 680 on Amazon. So although people criticise Amazon, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Just hand all your money over?
Yeah,
I mean, to some marine
Well,
chandler.
if you type in boat window,
yeah,
they'll charge you
as soon as you say
a fortune. But if you type in camper van window or caravan window, then you get the same thing, but cheaper.
This is exactly the same product. It's for camper vans, caravans and boats.
Yeah.
But as soon as, like you say, as soon as you say the word boat, oh, you're millionaire, right? Treble the price.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
and we know that from years back. Oh, it's brilliant, Graham. I can't believe you did it.
Are you happy, darling? Give me a big smile. Excellent. Okay, let's see if our measuring was okay, darling. See if it fits.
To perfection. Oh, that's going to be so nice.
And you can have it either way up, because it depends on which
Yeah.
way you want the window to
I
open.
mean, you could put them in that way if you wanted, if you had a boat. Some
Yeah,
boats
yeah,
have
you
them
could.
like
You could.
long windows, but obviously ours are going to go like that.
Yeah, but the opening window you can have at the back or the front, so I would recommend the back, I would think.
This one obviously is the smaller
It's
one
got-
because of the slope. We don't
Yeah,
want to cut
yeah,
into
yeah.
this. But that one is much bigger, so that one's a metre long. This one is 700 millimetres, and the other one's 1,000. So
For 30 centimetres
there will
longer.
be no more rain coming in.
Fiona's happy. Let me see that smile again. Thank you.
Right, this is a broom handle. These were €4.50 each. Obviously it was a lot longer before. And I bought these things, I don't know what you call them.
Ends.
Yeah. So you have one of these, I want a really snug fit. And they're almost the same size, so I'm just sanding them down by hand and gradually getting them in nice. We're not going to use the screws that came with it. Graham's ordered special bolts, stainless steel, that will go through, because we want on the inside of the step
So what is it you're building?
a spiral staircase.
Spiral staircase.
So
Yes.
there'll be one attached there. Have you got another step and I can
Oh,
demonstrate?
yes, I think so.
and then there'll be another one of these on that one, and then they'll be twisted at an angle, and the bolts will go right through. We'll drill all the holes on all the steps at the same time, because the steps are all the same size, so that it won't be wonky. I mean, we could do one there,
You could
one there,
have
one there,
one
one there.
pole going right through the lot.
You could actually, Graham, you could have them
Because you've
staggered.
got the side screws to screw in,
But
and that'll dog it together so it won't.
you could have one like that, and the next one like that, and the next one like that. You could do that. That would be a strength. But we're going to
And
have
that's
them.
going to go up here, isn't it? See where that ladder is there?
Yeah.
That's going to replace Fiona's ladder.
Yeah, because I need the ladder for other things. So there'll be 6 of these steps, and there's a little screw there where you eventually fix the position you want. So I'll get all of them with all the little sticks in between attached, and we'll fiddle with it until we've got the steps exactly how we want them, so they're staggered, and then we'll tighten up, dog up the little screw. And then on the other side there'll be another pole which goes under there, and that will go all the way to the ground. So obviously the first step will have a short stick, next one will have one double the length, and so on, until we get up to 170 centimetres. Now an average broomstick is only 120 centimetres, but luckily the chinos sell wooden curtain poles that go up to 2 metres. So the top 2 steps will be curtain poles, which are exactly the same as this. I think it'll look really awesome, actually. Graham's a bit worried it might be wobbly.
I think it might
here.
be a bit wobbly at the end there.
So
But I thought of a plan for that.
I've thought of a plan for that. We could brace each stick, you know, the stick under here, to the stick under here, to the stick under there. They could be braced
Yeah.
all the way around. That would strengthen it.
That would be a way of doing
if
it. Yeah.
it's necessary. At the moment it's going to be freestanding because I'm going to be matting and doing all sorts of stuff so I can put it down on the pontoon. But eventually it will be fixed and put in place. And then I think I'll probably put one of these silver things on the top too. And then we'll put the copper railings into them and have them bent and going out. So there's like a railing as you come up. It'll look really, I think it'll look nice.
Okay, so there's the 4 windows ones on the kitchen table. These are still in the cellophane. So there's 2 smaller ones and there's 2 longer ones. The longer ones are going to go in the middle windows. So let's take a closer look at them. This is they have a sliding mosquito net. That's not quite big enough to use as an escape hatch, but the longer windows they will be, hopefully. So there's the mosquito net, and there's the window. Can't do it with one hand, but you get the drift. That just closes up, and that's the frame. And that pushes through. We cut the hole, the window, and then the frame goes on the back of it like that.
Sorry to interrupt. When you come back up, can you bring the champagne glass, you know, the saucer one? I'm going to keep all the little screws in that.
Oh, a champagne glass, yeah, sure. Do you know where they are? Oh yeah, got one. There's one here, look. That's a good idea, putting all the little screws in it so you don't lose them.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, then I'll keep all those little.
Yeah, don't lose
screws.
them. Don't lose them, they're really important.
Yeah, I won't lose them.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's going great. That one's done.
It's quite a soft wood, so it shouldn't be difficult to sand.
No, just take. I don't want to go too far with each
No,
one.
because you don't want them too loose. You want them. You want them snug fitting.
See, Graham's mum, years ago, bless her, I took her to a kitchen showroom because she wanted ideas to fix her kitchen up, and she saw this chrome pole effect, and there was sort of a glass counter above another counter and stuff. I mean, it was really impractical. It would have been hideous to clean. Anyway, they wanted £2,000, and I said to her, Pam, we can do our own thing. We can make a similar effect. Anyway, she did her own thing. She didn't want my advice. And what was it like, Graham? Graham, Graham drew some very cruel cartoons of what she'd done because her pole was kind of like this. It was, oh bless her, she desperately wanted a nice thing for her kitchen. And I painted all her cupboards, do you remember?
Yeah.
And I was about 8.5 months pregnant.
She had all pans hanging up from the handles in the kitchen. I kept banging my head on all the pans. Because she was tiny, wasn't she? She's only about 5 foot.
Yes. So see, we're starting to get, yeah, I think this is going to be dead strong actually, Graham.
How's your spiral staircase coming on, darling?
It's coming on alright. This one's upside down actually, Graham. Oh no.
We'll just turn it over. Pull it off and turn it over. How do you know it's upside down?
Because the nuts were showing. The nuts
Oh, I see. Yes,
they have
yes,
to
of
be on the
course.
inside. So you see, my plan is that each of these steps, see, we can line it up, and without dogging them down, we can decide how spaced out we want them. You know, what position we want them in. And then each one of these steps will have another leg that goes underneath, that goes to the ground, and it will all be fixed. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be strong enough. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it probably will be, actually. I mean, let's make it, and then let's see.
Yeah.
And if it needs beefing up a bit, we can think again, can't we?
The weakness I can see is, you know, when the human foot does this.
I can see it might just do a little bit of wobbliness there.
Yeah.
But maybe, maybe not.
But then each stick we could brace to the next stick.
Yes, that's possible.
So it's braced all the way along, all the way round underneath. And this is obviously, this is only half of the staircase.
So this is made with brush handles and plywood.
Yeah.
I think it's
Offcuts.
genius. I think it's genius.
These are all offcuts, so this has not cost me anything. This was all this wood I was going to throw in the bin, and then I thought, oh, I might try and think of something to do with that. They've been an absolute bastard to get these things on, to get them lined up. I wanted the bolts. These are not screws. It like drilled holes through, so that you've got. Well, I can show them. I didn't want screws because I figured that they would be too weak, and I wanted it to line up exactly. So I figured drill a hole right through, and have little bolts. And Graham ordered them, but they're not going to arrive until next week or the week after.
Well, maybe we need to drill bigger holes because they obviously they're a bit fiddly, aren't they, to get them exact.
So I went into Shepherd's, which is a marine chandler's in Gibraltar, Marina Bay, fantastic, and messed about with the guy, and we found just the right size. I would have liked them to have been a little bit longer maybe, but do you remember we were going to have...
Well, if we get a 7mm spanner, we can
7mm.
tighten them up. I don't have a... I have a 7mm socket, but it's too big, it won't fit on.
I saw
Might have one at the house.
No. I saw one. It came out of a Christmas cracker, and it was here the other day. It was tiny, you know, like a little kid's.
Yeah, spanner. But that's what we need.
I'm sure it's here somewhere. It was, and I thought, what good is that to anybody, a spanner that size?
Well, it's for little tiny nuts.
Yeah. I can't find it now. Oh, my earrings there.
It'll be about 50p.
See this? This was like a thing out of a cracker, and it was with this. Unless it's fallen on the ground. Well, I'll have to look for it. So anyway, I mean, ultimately, these should be quite strong. It's if there's any leverage. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a spiral staircase maker.
Specialist, but you will be by the time you finish this job,
I
won't
don't
you?
think so, but spiral staircases, there's a whole fucking science and an art to them, and I've been studying them for years, looking at them, because they fascinate me. And I'm just thinking now, this is going the wrong way.
We'll just
We'll
twist
have
it
to
the other way.
go. Yeah, we'll have to go.
Yeah, but
This,
you've
it's
got
going to be
s-
this way because.
You've got little screws that go in the side, and they dog up
Let me
once
move
you get
this
it
a
all in
minute.
the right place.
It's going to keep falling over.
Yeah, of course it is.
Move that. There's the chair.
In the rain.
Yeah. So it's going to start. This shelf's going to go. The bottom step will start there, and then each step. And there are 6 of them, so they've got to be spaced. Oh, that's quite convenient that the cushion's there. So they've got to be spaced so that by the time we get to the top step, it's lined up flat there. That's why I wanted to adjust them.
Yeah, so you can't put the little side screws in until you've got everything in the right angle.
Exactly, and I probably won't dog up the little side screws until we've got the longer pieces cut. And we've attached them, and that'll be fun, won't it? Because all the legs will be different lengths. And
Well, you can't do any fibreglassing today, can you?
no,
All your fibreglass equipment has arrived. You weave and your resin.
my plan anyway was to, in the end, to house the bottom of the legs, all of them, in something. You know, when I come to fibreglass that bit,
Something sturdy.
yeah, like a little recess that each foot can go into, or make sure they're the right height so it's not wobbly and stuff.
You could resin them into the floor.
I could do, but they're most likely I bought enough of these things for these to screw into the ground.
Okay.
Not bolts, obviously,
Well,
screws.
so long as it's sturdy and not wobbly,
Yeah, I mean,
when you climb up it,
I actually think
it'll be fine.
I wanted to just do 3 steps because just to be sure it's going to look all right.
Yeah.
And I think it is actually. I think that's going to work quite well. What do you think, Graham? Honestly.
I think it looks really good, and if it works, it's genius, I think. But my only reservation is it might be a bit wobbly,
Yeah.
in which case we'll have to think of a way of making it not wobbly.
What about if it's wobbly? I just skin the whole thing in resin and it will be really strong.
No, I think of a better plan.
I could, and you would still see the wood and everything. I could do it in tissue, very, very thin tissue.
Still be wobbly though.
Don't think so.
I do.
Fiberglass.
You have to brace it somehow, that's all. But let's go for it, let's do it.
Yeah, you see, normally what a spiral staircase has is a strengthener there, like a bracket that goes under there. And I mean, some of them, they don't have anything under here because the strengthener is so bloody strong, it can take it. And some staircases, the pole comes up the middle and has the steps either side. And the support, like the ones down on the houseboats, the support is just in the middle, but underneath, when you look, it's got like a bloody massive...
Well, let's just suck
T-bar.
it and see. Let's just do your original design. And
Trevor said
we'll take it from there.
he can't wait to watch you walk up this, and more importantly, come back down.
With a gin and tonic. There you go, darling. We come to the restaurant. Our favourite restaurant's shut, apparently.
No, this is our favourite restaurant.
Is it? Speak for yourself, darling. I like the one over there better. Oh, bread rolls. Bread rolls, look at that.
Fresh.
Not this. Oh, Fiona.
Can I steal my seat here then?
Taffy in your mouth, all right there, Ben?
Yeah, my crew have just gone to McDonald's. But they want me to go with it.
Dining in style.
Yeah.
McDonald's after 4 weeks at sea is a fucking treat, you know what I mean? It's a real treat.
Doesn't say a lot for 4 weeks at sea, does it?
You're filming again, even when you're having dinner. Yes. Do you film yourself having a shit? Sometimes.
No.
What?
No.
Point of view angle.
Oh, you are awful.
Like that. Hello, viewers. Hello, viewers.
I'm trying to persuade Ben to get his own YouTube channel because I think he'll be a big hit. What do you think? Answers down below, please.
Oh yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Well, he hasn't got a channel yet, so there's no point.
No, what I'm saying for him.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
We don't do that, do we?
He's slowly convincing me.
It's a shame that place is shut. I can't believe it's shut.
Stop raving.
We went there the other night, and I can't stop raving about how good the service and everything is over there compared to here. So, what do you think of your new windows and your spiral staircase?
I love the windows. I'm not too sure about the spiral staircase yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't want to disclose any state secrets. No, I tried to though, and he's like, no, but you're not Gibraltarian. So we know.
No to what?
No, you've got not having a job. I said to him, Albert, you've got any jobs, you know what I mean? Yeah, but flooring, the German flooring, he's like, oh yeah, I remember this much money a month, you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking hell, I'm working at Dolphins of Oil, I'm in flooring, so I do this, and you're thinking, fucking hell, I'm in the wrong game, you know? I always think I'm in the wrong game. Always. You know what I mean?
Always greener in the next field.
Well, it bloody well is, but the bottom line is I tried every trick in the book throughout my life. I've had so many transformations of character and career. I'm still earning fuck all. Maybe it's because I spend all my money on drink, drugs and women, Graham. Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh, not women. Don't get me wrong. I don't spend money on women. I do, actually. I spend more money on a floating piece of plastic.
I hear you're a musician.
Where did you hear that?
You show me.
Yeah, you were in a band or something.
I was.
What do you play?
I'm a bass player.
He's got a ukulele.
How low can
When
you
I'm
go?
cleaning windows.
Yeah, I can do it.
You look a bit like Norman Wisdom.
He hasn't got
Doesn't he?
teeth.
I've got the wisdom though.
Ah, muy bien.
Ah, venga. Perfecto, gracias.
Yeah.
That is the smallest pair of
That's where I was going with the marine thing, the Neptune, Emilio. Yeah, Emilio works for Neptune Marine, right? Chin chin. Chin chin. Emilio works for Neptune Marine, and he's always drinking canyons and it's like 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's not even a half a pint, is it?
I fucking couldn't tell you. Village. But anyway, I was
It's no good wiping me with a waterproof sleeve.
It's true. But Emiliano, I said, why are you drinking half pints? You know, why don't you have a full one? It's a man's drink, it's a pint, isn't it? He went, don't be stupid. It's 40 degrees. By the time I get halfway down the pint, the other half's going to be warm, isn't it? So the modus operandi of the Spaniard is drinking hearts, because every one of those is going to be ice cold. By the time you get to that, it's still cold. And then you order a new cold. And also, it has the added advantage of you don't know what you drunk at the end of the night. So you say, I had 5 pints last night. With the canyons, you don't have a fucking clue.
Depends how good the service is. If they take half an hour to fucking serve a drink in between.
A lot anyway. I say, give me 2 pints.
Care for a breadstick or beans?
No, breadsticks aren't my thing,
They're a
really.
bit dry, aren't they?
I'm not really a breadstick person.
I'm not a hummus, couscous kind of guy, you know.
No, I'm starving.
Did you know that the Palestinians are forming their own interim territorial army? It's called the Palestinian Interim Territorial Army, and for short that means PITA.
I don't get it.
PITA.
Pizza bread.
PITA. Oh, anyway.
Have you heard North Korea has attacked South Korea?
Have they?
Just now.
Oh, right, good. I mean, no.
Cool.
I don't think they have really.
I didn't mean that. I meant, that's terrible.
I think it was a bit of
I'm
a
going for a fag. I'll be
a
back in a
bit
minute.
of a do, and I think someone's trying to blow it up out of proportion.
Well, you know who's going to win, don't you? That's South Korea armed to the teeth, Graham, aren't they? They've got the THAAD, they've got all the American Patriot missiles, they've got THAAD, you know THAAD? THAAD, do you know that?
No.
something, it's called.
I'm not up to date on patriot missiles.
But he knows every single weapon from 1942 onwards.
Well, you know, I'm more into small arms and aeroplanes
Well, that's what I mean.
than
I've got long arms,
fowls
so
and
he's not interested.
laser weapons. Sure. So I'm not filming you. We're filming him.
Yeah.
I know it's.
It looks like the camera on the back. So, go on, spin it round.
I'm filming you now. Okay.
That's enough.
There you go. Can't take them anywhere.
And because his boat was too heavy for the pontoon, they kicked him out. They towed him out on a dinghy.
V is you.
The
so CV means look at that.
Oh right. Oh sorry.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look
right.
at the other.
CD. Oh yeah, right.
CV.
No, but you say CV.
No, they say CD.
CD.
Yorkshire.
Do you know what they say when they're moody? Mardy. And my missus is a bit mardy today. She's mardy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. She's mardy. I don't know. Still.
Mardy. I've heard the expression. Mardy.
A bit mardy.
Mardy.
She's a bit mardy. To weld, he knows that. You know what? If you had a bolt that you couldn't.
Are you filming me eating?
Just for a second.
Right.
Tesla. And everyone thinks, if you say Tesla, they think of an electric car, don't you? You don't think of the inventor.
No, I knew it was an inventor.
Well, no, but not you. I mean,
I only knew because of the Murdoch mysteries.
Oh, I see.
No, I'm completely ignorant.
No, but
Everything I learned was from the TV, not school.
everything I learned from books. Everything is a book. It contains it. Do you know what I mean? I don't watch anything like
He had a really good idea, Tesla. He wanted to transmit power. So he didn't need the power lines.
He did it. He'd already done it. So now you've got this wireless charging, yeah? You put your phone down on a pad, don't you?
That's right.
Yeah? And everyone's like, oh my god, that's amazing, isn't it? He could do it for a plane travelling around the world. He could transmit that energy. Tesla could create lightning in the sky. He proved it. He had a lab in Long Island, Manhattan, yeah? And he had a big ball on the top of it, like that ball on the top of Jib, but it's a big metal ball instead of a white ball. And he could say, watch this. He had an expo where he invited hundreds of people to come and watch it. He said, I'm going to create lightning in the sky. Are you ready? He just wired up this thing, this ball, fucking thunderbolts coming down from the sky. He's controlling the weather. He invented all the stuff. Edison stole his telephony and radio stuff. Edison. Marconi stole the radio idea off him. So everyone knows as Marconi is the inventor of the radio. Everyone knows Edison as the wired.
Never heard of Marconi.
Oh, you can still buy Marconi radios actually. You know that. It's still a company, Marconi, isn't it? No?
They make electricity meters, that's right.
Well, they do all sorts of stuff, but Marconi was the inventor of, supposedly, of radio transmission.
On the Titanic.
Tesla did it before. You knew what they did? They used to use, before anyone knew about Marconi, yeah, they used it in a spirit. They were doing a séance, and no one knew about radio at this point. And they were going on this, and he was like, he used the radio under the table, and he was going, I can hear you, and I was like, oh my god, there's a voice coming from nowhere, and they're talking to it from nowhere, you know.
Voices.
That'll be why séances were so popular in Victorian days. I'll get the bill.
Okay, so celebrity roast.
Yeah, you've got the celebrity roast. It's an American thing. They take the celebrity, and then there's a load of people that know them, and they all take the piss out of them. You know what I mean? So they're all like fucking whatever, you know. So you've got Richard Pryor, you know him, like.
Yeah.
You know, and you've got Snoop Dogg, but they had one Donald Trump celebrity roast. This is way before president, obviously. Yeah. And he's come on, he sits there while everyone takes the piss out of him. One by one, like comedians come up and they go, Donald Trump. Hey, Donald, fucking, and they're talking about Donald Trump and these Eastern European whores and that. His wife's there, like listening to it. He's like this, Donald Trump's just going, oh my god, that's below the belt. You know what I mean? You've got to watch that Donald Trump celebrity roast. That's what you're watching tonight. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, Donald Trump's got some comedic value, if you ask me. You know what I mean? The fucking hair, the ill-fitting suits. I think I'm the best at everything. And no one does this like I do. You know, he does that with his finger. Nobody builds a wall like I do.
Looks like Ben's trapped there for longer than he had anticipated. He's going to the Canary Islands and there's a howling headwind preventing him from going there at the moment. So he may be around for perhaps a week.